Hello Libra, this is your love and relationship reading for August 2018. If you are a Patreon sponsor, you're getting this reading 3 weeks early. I usually release my monthly videos maybe on the 1st or a few days before. So this is sort of like a special incentive if you decide to become a sponsor for Tarot by Aire. Okay, so let's get started here. The first card is a 9 of Swords. The next card is Strength. This has been showing up maybe 2 or 3 times already. I have a 2 of Wands. This is a Queen of Wands. So lots of fire energy here. I have a Queen of Swords. Whoa. The Queen of Swords is representing Libra. She's the significator for Libra in this Wiccan version of the tarot. And this has been happening for a number of signs this month, where Pisces got Knight of Cups, Virgo got Knight of Pentacles. Those are their significators too. So that, I always like that. It tells me that I might be on the right. I'm making a connection with the Oracle. The Oracle is definitely speaking to you here. I have the shadow side. I have 4 of Cups. And 2 of Cups. Interesting. So you have your significator here, right in the middle of the spread. It's all about you. And I'm sort of just getting a lot of ups and downs with partnerships. Now, a couple things I want to point out here. One, you have some 2s here. 2 of Wands, which is the card of successful partnerships. And then you have a 2 of Cups here. But also, you've got a 10 of Cups. And when I first started learning to read the tarot, and when I got some readings from experienced tarot readers, and these 2 cards would show up, 10 of Cups and 2 of Cups, they would say, oh my goodness, you got 10 of Cups and 2 of Cups, soulmate connection going on here, marriage and everything. And it doesn't always lead to marriage, but it does mean that you're making a very deep soulmate connection with someone, and they turned out to be right. Actually, I was sort of like, no, that can't be true, and they says, no, this person loves you. But this is a very good energy to have, especially with the 2 of Wands. And I see a little bit of struggle here, because not only do you have strength, but you have that shadow side here. And what I'm picking up, especially with these 2 queens next to each other, is this struggle for balance in the relationship. But I also see overcoming a fear of being hurt, a fear of emotional commitment. Because you have this sword right here, 9 of Swords, which can be very dramatic. It means very intense worry. You're attached to someone who's bringing a lot of drama. And so this is intriguing here. I'm seeing some struggles. I'm seeing this connection with a 2 of Wands, which is fire. And it's probably attached to this Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands, remember, queens are about nurturing. They're not active like the kings. They're the passive energy. So I'm seeing this Queen of Wands next to the Queen of Swords. It seems as if there's a partnership here. These wands might actually represent the energy of your love interest. But I'm kind of feeling that this is about you two, you and another person trying to get on the same page, trying to find balance. But it's also the other part of the story here, Libra, is you overcoming your fears. And so this Nine of Swords that I'm seeing here, I kind of see the shadow side as the larger echo of the Nine of Swords, that negative energy, being being under someone's negative power here. And so I feel like, yeah, Libras, you overthink, you worry a lot, you have a lot of deep psychic scars that you're still trying to resolve in your life, but you gotta let it go. And also, with the cups, you do have the 10 and 2 of cups, but you have that 4 of cups here. And this 4 of cups is about being self-centered, not looking at opportunities. You see this lovely mermaid offering a cup, but the little boy, you know, he's turning away. And I feel like part of this shadow side that's going on in the future is about your love interest or partner opening up to love, being able to trust again. Because it's quite possible some of you Libras are attached to someone who has big issues with emotional commitment. And they kind of leave you hanging a lot. They kind of leave you confused about what's going on. So I think there's a reason why after this Nine of Swords, it's followed by strength. And this strength is keeping the bond between you two together. And then the Queen of Wands and Queen of Swords, along with the Ten of Cups. There's still a strong emotional undercurrent, a bond between you two, a connection between you two. But like I said, it just seems to keep getting undercut with the fears and the mistrust and the emotional issues of the other partner. And so it seems like when we get to this Two of Cups at the end, some of those issues are starting to get resolved here. That this person, this other person, this love interest who seems detached and is not, you know, just wants to cause drama. It feels as if this Two of Cups is going to resolve a few things, because if you notice, the woman here looks very similar to the woman here in the Two of Cups. You know, I kind of think, oh, she's a mermaid, but she becomes a human. She transforms and she offers her love finally. And the boy grows up. He becomes a little bit more mature. And that's quite a possibility that both of you need to go through a transformation here. So I'm going to pull the outcome card here. You have a Four of Wands, happiness and celebration. You've made it through the obstacles. And it feels as if the Four of Wands is coming along as if to say, yes, you deserve this success. It's also the party card, but I kind of feel as if there's, you know, once you and the partner or love interest or whatever this issue is that's getting in the way of the relationship is resolved, yes, you two can finally, some of you might be able to have a satisfying relationship in the next few weeks where you can kind of get the relationship on track. Now, this obviously it can play out because there are millions of Libras, but I do see the personal story that I see here for Libras this month is opening up, not letting fear get the best of you, being brave and courageous and trusting yourself that you can protect yourself. And it's also about the other person. Um, it's about the other person learning to value you and see that, it's sort of like I feel like the other person is like, huh, I don't need this person. They don't treat the relationship as valuable as you do. And I kind of feel like they get a wake-up call here. That you kind of, some of you Libras actually might be doing something or making choices like, if you really don't want to be with me, I'm ready to walk. So I kind of feel like this Queen of Swords is in the middle for a reason, your significator, because it's almost as if the Queen of Swords is like, okay, I'm only going to tolerate this for a little bit. I want to give you the benefit of the doubt, but I'm also not tolerating your crabby behavior. And that can always sort of light a fire under someone, especially if they're taking the relationship for granted. So, Libra, that was your reading. And as always, thank everybody. I want to thank everyone for your support. And as I said, this reading, my Patreon sponsors get this reading a couple weeks earlier. And lots of other goodies coming for my sponsors. So thank you so much for your support. I hope you're having a wonderful summer. And I wish you love and light.